Give me 2 seconds.
All right.
Yeah, it's crazy how
Let's go.
YouTube overall for crypto has slowed down so much. A lot of the YouTubers who were around a year ago who were making content either aren't making content or aren't getting views anymore. So it's crazy to see how the market has shifted.
Well, not only has the market shifted in YouTube, but let's be real, the market has shifted in how you promote and advertise crypto in every aspect now, even on Twitter. It's not the same as what it was 2 years ago. I'll be the first to say, like, that shit is completely different now. And a lot of it is because so many shit projects came out and kind of like paid all of these quality influencers to call out their shit, that it came to a point where like most of these influencers are now known for calling out shit, and the ones that aren't are charging like $100,000 just to like throw a call out there, right? So it's to a point where it's kind of like ridiculous, where it's like, do you spend $100,000 to get a tweet? Obviously, the right answer to that is like nobody would want to do that, but you know. I think that's what is also very important about the Launchpad being like a place that people can trust and a community that could grow, where it's like, all right, cool, I don't have to rely on like some random Twitter influencer to call out a project to know it's that it's going to be safe and that it's going to be ran by a legit team. It's like, all right, I know for a fact, like, okay, it's coming out from the from the LAMP ShibaDoge Launchpad. I know it's going to be something that it's worth looking into. I know that it's something that's going to have that potential, right? Whether it hits 1 mil, 2 mil, 5 mil, 7 mil, 100 mil, bill, whatever, you know for a fact that it's coming from a place that is legit, and you know that it's coming from a team that is legit. So it kind of like deletes that whole equation of like, yo, do I need to go spend 100, 200, 300 grand on getting Twitter influencers to just like call random things out that we tell them to call anyway? Because I'll be the first to tell you, like, most of these guys, they don't even do their own research. They're just like, all right, here's my price. Tell me what you want us to say. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like anybody can do that in terms of a project approaching like an influencer and kind of paying them to do that. Is it the right thing to do? I don't know. That's one thing that we kind of have to still like figure out. But is it like the path to success in a sense? I don't know. I honestly don't think so. It's like I rather have people talking about us organically rather than me having to like pay up my ass and have someone just say what I want them to say. Yeah, I get it. Business is business, but realistically, at the end of the day, if we are able to build something here that has a good reputation behind it, then it speaks for itself. And maybe we could be that Twitter influencer in the future. You get what I'm saying? Where it's like, all right, I want to wait for what the next project that these guys work on is. Like, because eventually, like, Twitter is going to take a shit too in terms of like being able to promote stuff, like just like how YouTube was popping a year ago. It's not popping right now, and Twitter's popping now, but what's going to be popping next year, right?
Sorry to cut you off, Max. There's an exchange that's literally reaching out right now. They need some details on the background of the project. Will you be able to take care of that?
Yeah, I'll check out Telegram right now.
Just casual, bro. Just chilling.
No, we need to hype this up. We need to hype this up, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, the guys, we're gonna
just chilling. Just
that's
casual,
it, bro. Like, yo, we gotta exchange, guys. You know, it's coming, guys.
Chilling. Yeah, just check your DM, bro.
Check your DM, bro.
DMing.
Just relax, bro. Don't worry about it, guys. It's just the exchange, guys.
Bro, I've got. Let me see now. Let me see what I've got now. 3,936 unread DMs on Telegram. It's to a point, I'm not even shitting you guys. My phone dies in 30 minutes because of all the notifications that are coming in. And I can't even open up my Telegram app on my phone because it just crashes right away from trying to load all of these messages. I don't know what to do. I can only open it up on my computer, and then it crashes after like 10 minutes of me trying to like read some messages too. So I might have to just like literally, I don't know what I have to do, but this is funny.
You already got the solution. You have to hire someone. Remember?
Yeah, bro. But who am I gonna hire? I hire them to do what? Give them my Telegram account, and then they're gonna just they'll hire themselves.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to go through them, bro. Like you're gonna have to delete all the marketing proposals first.
Yeah, but it's a lot, bro. I wonder if there's
the other day, Leo comes to me, he's like, look at my messages, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is that all about? It's wild. It's like it's unreal. Like I get a lot of messages, but Leo, you on another level, man. You are on another level. I get the usual like, hey, when marketing, or when would you like to list on this exchange, or would you like to do this? I have marketing proposal. But then Leo gets the crazy shit.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through them, bro. Like you got no choice. Otherwise you're not gonna be open. Your phone will just heat up, bro. It'll just blow up.
Yeah, that's what's happening. My phone doesn't last for more than an hour before the battery dies. It's like,
yeah.
I didn't believe it, but then he showed it to me, and it was crazy.
I mean,
you had that screenshot, right? You should. How many messages did you have? 3 point something K.
Yeah, here I'll post a new screenshot right now.
Man, that was in a day, Roof. That was in a day. This guy gets messages.
Man. Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna post.
I literally want to block everyone.
Block everyone.
How do I post it in here? Can I post it in here? Do I just pay?
Just have you tweeted it?
Nah, it's fine. I'll just post it in Telegram.
Yeah. So you can
post
like yeah.
Go for it.
Now I was gonna say you just share it. So you click share, and then it says share on Spaces, and it will then pin it at the top of here. So like let me go and get something from the official channel. So for example, here look. There we go.
I just don't get what all of this has to Leo. I just don't get what all of this has to do with BitBoy's Lamborghini. I really don't get
it. Yeah, bro. You know what everything has to do with BitBoy's Lamborghini is because that guy had the balls to try to roll up to my place yesterday and try to get it back. And I mean, I'm not giving that shit back to him.
That's where he messed up, bro. He fucked around and found out.
Bro, you've been missing all the drama on X, man. Like David Goxenstein, he opened up a space today, and all they were talking about is BitBoy and the shit that he was doing and how he needs help, and all that shit, bro. He was telling him to come onto his spaces, and there's some drama going on X. I don't know if you guys have been watching all this shit that's been going on, but it's kind of funny.
Know, Roof. Would you want us to be watching this, or do you want us to be building? I don't know. It's up to you.
Man, you have to have a break once in a while. You need to have a break once in a while, bro.
Yeah, no, this is just nonsense, man. It's nonsense. Meanwhile, we literally launched the gold token. We have exchanges that we've launched. We've done the Medium article that's come out. We've done we've trended for multiple days after launch. Like
trending now, number one.
We're holding a very strong floor. We're holding a strong floor. I mean, I could be really deep into the BitBoy drama. I love drama. Man. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Max will tell you I love drama. This is literally like my go-to. This is my only escape, drama.
Yeah, we don't want you getting attached to
if Alex gets into the drama, we're not going to get anything done, bro.
Yeah, you're not going to get him back, right?
Definitely not.
Nah.
But Stay away. Alex dissects the drama, so he'll be like, all right. He'll be like, this is why that happened, and this is why the reaction was the way that it was. Because he'll like go into like everyone's shoes and he'll be like, all right, cool, like now I get it. And then he'll predict the next thing that happens, and it will for sure be the right thing, So I don't know. If that guy BitBoy tries to come back for this Lamborghini one more time, I swear to God.
Finished.
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry.
Done.
We got your back. We got your back. Roof has literally got your back.
Bro,
Yeah,
he came
bro.
with his gun, man. He came with his strap. You know what I mean? He's ready to shoot Leo. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
What he doesn't know is that Leo's a sharp shooter. Sniper, baby. Sniper.
Yo, did you see how he was touching his pockets and the police like, get your hands off, and he keeps touching his pockets. And he's
Yeah,
like,
that video is funny, man.
David, I was in the David spaces earlier, and he's like, I swear to God, I thought that guy's gonna get shot. You know?
So what's the deal with this guy anyway? Like, what the hell even happened to him? Like, I remember like a year ago, right? Because I don't really pay too much attention to this guy. I don't even know what the fuck he does nowadays or anything like that. But I remember a year ago he was like doing good, like everybody was like on his side, and then now fast forward like 9 months and he's in the gutter. What happened? Who knows?
You cheat on your wife, my man. That's the number one rule. Don't do it.
It was after he launched the token, right? And then he
launched the token and he made a wife changing money. And when
yeah, that might be it. That might be it, Max. That might be the thing that like made it happen.
Well, actually, I think what happened. Oh yeah. Now it's coming back to me. So that other guy, Ben.eth, launched the Ben token, and this guy went and bought like a large position equity into the project and was like, all right, cool, like let me be your partner, blah blah blah. At least this is what I think happened. I don't know. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just like remembering things in parts and bits here. But anyway, and then the Ben token, obviously, you know, it stopped performing, so it made his image probably look not as good to the like Bitcoin community, since he's always like in the Bitcoin talk and like all that shit. So I guess he tried to pull out, but he couldn't, at least from what I remember, and he ended up, I think it was like $4 or $5 million he had to buy in to be a partner, or I don't know exactly what the number was. I'm guessing that was it because I just remember some shit like that. But yeah, that's what I remember.
And his Twitter got hacked or something, and some people got scammed.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like I thought this guy was like loaded. I thought this guy had more money than like all of us combined. I thought he was like a Bitcoin billionaire or something, but I guess I'm wrong.
Yeah, but then all these influencers started to make videos of him, right? Him screaming and shouting, and they had like the Titanic track in the background. Just taking the piss out of him, man. And it just went viral, and everyone started taking the piss out of him, basically, right? And I think that kind of got to him as well. Then now I'm hearing he's on drugs. So he's a druggie, bro. He's on drugs. That's what everyone's saying. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what everyone's saying. That pays for his drug habits. So, man. And next thing I know, the man's on a bloody a live stream, bro, on YouTube, and he's with his ex, man, and he's about to get shot.
Yeah, and he was wearing a fanny pack. He was wearing a purse.
Yeah. So you can't make this shit up, bro. I'm telling you, you cannot make this shit up.
That's one thing you'll never catch me wearing is a freaking man purse. I don't care how in style they are, and I don't care who's wearing it, who's not. You'll never see that on me.
Never,
bro. And whenever
come on, bro, you don't want a Hermes man purse, bro?
No, bro. Yeah, for my wife, bro.
What about you? What about you guys?
Yeah,
not a chance in hell, bro. Are you kidding? I'm not gonna wear no purse.
What about Max? Would you wear?
I'm gonna wear a ledger on my neck. Is what I'm gonna do.
A gold one, yeah.
Safety first, baby. Safety first. Protection at all times.
Oh my god. Max, would you wear one of those man purses or what, bro?
Max has been quiet, guys.
Bro.
Max is such a man purse guy. Let's go.
Max is throwing his man purse away right now as we speak. He's like,
there's an $8,000 Louis just bag that just went to the trash, guys. You guys can pick it up.
Bro, so I went to Vegas one time, and some of the guys that I went with, one of them was wearing one of those man purses, right? And we went out somewhere and I saw he's wearing it, and I asked him, I'm all like, bro, what's up with this? Like, why are you wearing that? I mean, not that I care. I just like busting people's balls every now and then, right? You
clearly care because you've said this story to me too, like randomly on a random Tuesday. So clearly, let's hear it.
So anyway, we're all having a good time, and then like I just get into this thing, and I'm like, hey, why are you wearing a man purse, bro? Like what's the point of it? Like are you have like makeup in there or something? And he's like, no. And he opens it up, and he's got like probably like $30,000-$40,000 of cash in there, like his phone, his wallet, and he's like, oh look, I keep all my stuff in there. I'm all like, bro, all right, you're wearing jeans, your wallet could go in your pants, your phone could go in your pocket. The cash, I get it. Okay, like you need somewhere to put the cash. You can't get a backpack, like a normal looking backpack. You gotta like wear this thing on your side and just like look like however you're looking. And we got into this whole debate. Well, it's just so convenient. Like it looks good. Like I'm like, all right, bro. Like I just stopped getting into it, but. Little things like that for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school because I'm not even that old. I was just raised old school,
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you guys call it? Man purse.
I call it a man purse, but they call it a satchel to make themselves sound better.
In the UK, we call them fanny packs, like fanny packs.
Like Sonny's probably throwing away his satchel right now.
Satchel.
Sonny replaced his satchel with literally a ledger and said, "You know what? I'm holding."
Sonny keeps his seed phrase in there.
Sonny's quiet, man. Unmute Sonny and speak.
Sonny's busy working.
He almost got fired the other day.
Worth it.
Yeah, close. It was close.
Let's bring up some people to ask some questions too, if anyone wants to ask anything.
It definitely would be good to do like a quick rundown while we have everyone. We got 72 people in here. We're having a good time. Obviously, we'll talk some shit. I'll tell you some stories about Leo in Vegas, which I got to tell you. Leo in Vegas is a different Leo that you guys all know. It's wild.
I bet you Leo's the one that gets pissed, right?
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Listen, mate. He literally gets absolutely turned. I can tell you the one time that we went to, it was actually my first time at a club, and I go with these degenerates. Worst decision of my life. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. I'm like such a nice, just busy guy. Love like being on the computer. Put me in the cave, and then I go with Max and Leo to the club.
Yeah.
Oh, but then on that, I will tell you about the time that Max decided to bring somebody that we have as an advisor in the company, and the token, who's literally like 60. He might be like 65, right? Is he 65?
Bro, he's pushing 70. He's
pushing 70. So this guy literally, Max brings somebody to the club. He's like, you have to come.
He's like our legal consultant.
Yeah, he's a legal consultant, and he's amazing. Like, just the most down dude, just like always fun, just good vibes. Like we'll like do a launch, and he'll be there and just down. And then Max invites him to the club. This guy puts tissues in his ear. It's the crazy. Oh my god. We've been through some shit. But look, we're what? 5 days. We're 6 days into the new launch. I gotta say it's been pretty phenomenal. I mean, for me, the thing that gets me the most excited is really the learnings that came out of this, right? I mean, there's been a lot of changes that have happened since the ShibaDoge launch and since the Burn launch. I mean, the market has completely shifted. There is so much more opportunity than there was before, as long as you just know what to do, how to play the game, what the right marketing avenue. I mean, the marketing avenues have completely shifted. The same marketing that worked when we were in the ShibaDoge growth phase is nowhere near what's needed right now to grow a token. I mean, this whole game is completely shifted. So that's been really cool to kind of see. I think looking at this as, you know, look, our goal has been to create this launch pad and to create these, you know, series of tokens, and you guys can all rely and trust on the fact that, you know, it's all going to be SAFU. You know, it's been really cool to kind of learn what's working, what's not working, what's the name of the game, what's the play, you know? And I think that we've learned a lot from this last launch. I think this last launch has still a lot of potential. If you're looking at what the chart looks like and just like overall the holders, I mean, 1,600 holders in 6 days, you know, it's not a Pepe, right? But it's definitely pretty substantial. Like, we've crossed that threshold. What I've found from all the research that I've done is, like, usually it's a make or break point for a token right around the 600-700 holder mark. And then usually at that point in time, it literally just kind of dies down, right? But we've gotten to 1,600 holders pretty much. That number seems to be growing. That's pretty phenomenal. That's huge. I think that number can continue to grow. I mean, we haven't even really truly put the fuel behind the fire from all the marketing dollars that we have to spend on this token to see what the potential and what the ultimate outcome could be. I think there's a lot of room to grow. I mean, it's just cool. I'm geeking out. I'm geeking out, boys.
Yeah,
I'm geeking out, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
And more importantly than anything, it's like people like look at it and they're like, all right, marketing dollars spent, but it's also effective marketing dollars spent. Like, marketing dollars spent versus marketing dollars wasted are two completely different things. And it's like, for example, now I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. Like, you approach like a Twitter influencer, right? And you're like, hey, you know, we're launching XYZ. This is what the project is about. This is how much people we have backing it, blah, 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 blah. They're like, all right, cool. That all sounds good. It's going to cost like 20 grand for a tweet. We'll be like, you'd be sit down for a second and be like, wait, what? I mean, it's not to a point where it's like, all right, we don't.
Mind you, Leo, that was like 2 years ago. That was 5. Mind you, that was 5.
No, it wasn't even 5. It was like, all right, cool. You guys are doing this. Let me just go ahead and do it. Like, the amount of money we spent on Twitter influencers back then was nothing compared to like what it costs now. And the thing is, it's like, I know for a fact, it's like, okay, let's say we spend 20 grand, right? Let's say we spend 20 grand and we get a Twitter influencer to kind of like promote it in a sense. Is that Twitter influencer going to be generating 20 grand worth of value back into the project? If the answer to that question is yes, then it's a no-brainer. Let's do it. But the answer to that question is like, I already know the answer. It's no, because it's like you're looking at their page. Their impressions are like literally worse than my Leo account on Twitter, right? Like, I get better impressions on my account. So it's like, how would they possibly be getting better impressions than me just kind of like pushing the project on my own? So it's like, the narrative has shifted ever since like Pepe went viral and like all these guys were talking about it at the same time because they had no choice. And mind you, I've talked with the developers of Pepe, and they haven't spent a single dollar on the marketers that they've used because these guys, they just like, they couldn't be left behind, right? They were like, oh, everybody's talking about Pepe, so I have no choice. Let me start talking about them too. And then now everyone's like taking credit for that. They were like, oh, it's because of me. It's because of me. No, it's because of me. No, it was like, this was all me. So now it's like to a point where they're like, all right, cool. Like, I could go with the narrative that all this happened because of me, and let me try to price gouge, and let me try to kind of like oversell what I've got going on. But don't get me wrong, like, this is not everybody. I'm just talking about like the majority of people. There are some really, really big and really, really good influential people out there that are worth it. But but the 90% of the rest of the guys, they're just trying to follow that hype train and make a quick buck. So for any other projects listening out there, just tread carefully, like tread lightly, because you're probably you make the wrong deal, you're going to get all of your marketing funds drained by the guy who does not give a single shit about your project or your community. So just be very careful.
It's a cash grab, bro.
It's a cash grab, bro. It really is.
So on that note, I think that we've been pretty sophisticated, pretty smart with what we're doing with our, our marketing funds, et cetera, pushing towards the avenues that we know are going to work. I mean, at the end of the day, the basics are the basics, right? It's all about the chart's going to do what the chart's going to do. Most importantly, beyond that, it's really the community that's going to push, what is this the meme that's going to take off? Is this the meme that's going to hit the next, sort of monumental milestone that everyone is looking for it to achieve? We're still going to find that out. I mean, we're still 6 days into launch. If you look at Pepe, for example, and I don't want to give them too much credit, but at the end of the day, they deserve it. I think they had like 14 days of trading sideways or something like that before it like took off. And then it just went to the stars. So seeing where we're at right now with our diamond-handed holders that we have, it's pretty solid from a chart standpoint. To be able to see that our community is holding the floor, holding things down. We don't have very many whales, which actually is, in my opinion, a very good thing, right? You don't want to have somebody who can control the project. I think that's a really solid kind of like inadvertent outcome that came out of this thing. But then you have, all the different avenues that we're going to be pushing in the next couple of weeks, and just see what happens. It's going to be pretty crazy.
Yeah, it really is. And more importantly, like what everybody kind of knew from the start is the main reason why we're doing this is to give people opportunity. And, I do believe like that's going to be the most valuable thing that we bring to the table, is because, for example, like if opportunities are given and not taken, that's your fault. But if there are no opportunities, then that's no one's fault. But we know we're in a position where we can bring opportunity to people, where they can actually like make a positive change, whether that's like, being involved in the community, or being involved in a trade that goes their way, or being involved in a like a relationship that's formed that kind of like they can monetize or whatever. Like, I think that's the whole point of what we've always tried to do. And that's like, I think we're building on to what we've pretty much done in the past and bringing more opportunity to the table, which I think the Launchpad is like the perfect way to do that. And realistically, for gold being the first, like, okay, let's call gold the second. Let's call Burn the first. Like, technically, if you want to be technically speaking, Burn was the first project on the Launchpad, introduced like over a year ago, in a sense. And this is kind of like it being brought back into circulation. Burn hit like, okay, so diluted in the first day, Burn did $100 million in market cap. After things started settling down and it kind of like became a thing, it was $21 million in market cap after day one. But it peaked out at 100 million. Like, the chart doesn't lie. You guys could go and look at it. And gold did 7 million. Now, what were the two big differences between gold and Burn, right?
Oh, I wonder. Yeah. One had 2,000 people in the VC waiting for 48 hours, which, Jesus, I don't ever want to go back to that. But the other was you randomly dropped a contract address in Telegram,
Yeah, it's the difference between a stealth launch and a fair launch. Now, they both have their ups and they both have their downs. So with the fair launch, you can actually put progressive marketing behind it and actually like market something for 2, 3, 4 weeks, whatever, and hype it up and be a hyped fair launch. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Is it bad? Yeah, that's bad. Why is it bad? Because Now you have people like snipers, you have people like botters, you have people that are dropping fake contract addresses, you have all kinds of people that are mixed up in the dilemma. But if it all goes good, just like it did with gold, I'm sorry, with Burn, you reach $100 million market cap in a matter of a day, but then it comes crashing down because it just happened way too quick, right? Way too quick. So it needs to be self-sustained. So there needs to be like a nice balance of like it going crazy and parabolic quick, but not that quick. Because if it goes up that quick, it's coming down just as quick. Like that's just how we saw it happen. Like that's just what happens. Now with gold, it's kind of you approach it with the stealth factor, and nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what to expect. Nobody knows what the supply is. Nobody knows what the project is. Nobody knows who's behind it. Blah blah blah. And then you drop a contract address, and if you know, you know. And then now it's like, all right, cool. Let's try to push this and get it in front of everyone's eyes. So those are the two big differences. Now, imagine there was something that hasn't been done before, and like you find a balance between the two. Then you're like really onto something. And I'm not even sure how to even approach that. I'm just speaking out loud, thinking out loud. But realistically, like if someone were to figure out a way to like bring in a balance between the two, like a stealth launch and a hyped fair launch, and you find that middle like point where it makes sense, I think that's the most successful way to do this shit. Like, but obviously, what do I prefer? I prefer the stealth launch because it's way more relaxed in the sense of like the developers are not being rushed. So when you rush, you mess things up. Like, let's be real. You miss deadlines, people get mad. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to like factor in. And like Alex said, like we've learned a lot like from doing both ends of the spectrum. I think ShibaDoge had a lot of in-betweens when it launched, right? In between of a stealth launch, in between of a hype fair launch. But we also had the benefit of nobody knowing factor in where, right? So even if we did advertise, people were gonna be like, we don't know these guys. Like for all we know, they could just be like everybody else in the space. But so it's just something to think about. Just something to think about. Maybe the answer is right in front of us and we just don't see it.
No, I personally definitely prefer the stealth launch approach to it. This launch was so much less stressful, and I take the less stress any day of the week. I think about the Burn launch when we had 2,000 people live on VC, just waiting and just everyone pushing us, getting thousands of messages, everyone just having something to say about the launch, and it was just tremendously stressful. I remember we didn't sleep for days. That was a crazy time.
Yeah, it really was crazy. We missed the deadline by like 3 days, right?
Yeah, and then we had to respond to hundreds of people who were asking about it, and we were trying to figure out the issues to make sure we launched on time. In the meanwhile, we were talking to hundreds of people and entertaining those people too. It was just so much going on at the same time. It was a shit show.
Yeah, I remember that's when we had like 30 people on the mod list. Our mods were holding it down, dude. During that launch, our mods were holding it down. Except for that one mod who like, I don't know if you guys remember who he was. I think Roof might remember, but we had one guy who like kind of tried to game the system, and he ended up like scamming a couple people. He dropped like a fake contract address. We banned him like immediately, like 10 seconds after he dropped the fake contract address, but he still managed to like, because it was so hyped and everybody was just waiting for the contract to drop. I forgot that guy's name. Roof, do you remember who that was? He was the guy who was his bio was I'm a cybersecurity expert or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I remember him, man. I forgot his name, bro. But yeah, I clearly remember who that was. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. He was saying he's cybersecurity and all that BS,
Yeah,
man. Guys, just wanted to quickly say, everyone in here, there's 77 people plus. If you can retweet the room out, to share it out, it'll get more people in here, get more eyes on the project. So let's do that, guys.
Dominion. His name was Dominion.
Ah, yeah, there you go, man.
Somebody just DM'd me on Telegram telling me, yeah, that guy. Fuck that guy. If you're listening, or if you one day hear this, fuck you.
Bro,
man.
3 days, bro. Like, imagine 3 days people didn't sleep, you know, they're sleeping like half an hour and stuff. Can you imagine the way these guys were feeling? Like, we had to put up with a lot of shit, bro, from these people, you know? It's like, when you're sleep deprived, like some people, they go crazy, man. You know?
Yeah, dude. That was imagine us, bro. We hadn't slept for like 5 days, bro.
I know you guys didn't sleep, and the people in the bloody the Telegram VC didn't sleep. We of course didn't sleep.
You guys should have. No, we can't hear you, Alex. Alex just texted me asking if we can hear him. No, we can't hear you. But you guys should have seen me. So during that launch, I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, I swear, during that launch, we had our Web3 developer. We flew him out. We all came and like rented a house. We all flew the whole team out there. We were like, yo, let's all be in person to do this so things don't go wrong. Like, blah blah blah. And then things got delayed. And like, you know, there's 2,000 people in there, and I'm like already pissed off, right? Because I'm like, shit, we're late. You know, it's gonna look bad. Like, you know, why are we not ready? Like, we were supposed to be ready. Like, and I'm pissed off, man. And like Alex and Max are just like keeping me in a separate room because I was to a point where I was like, all right, like I'm just gonna like beat the shit out of our Web3 developer right now. No offense if you're listening to this, man. But yeah, no, I was mad that day that we missed the deadline. But then after like that first day, I was like, all right, you know what? It is what it is. We missed it. Like, let's just do it right. So we did it right. 3 days later.
And to be honest, I mean, like personally, I didn't see a big deal in it. Yeah, it was a bit delayed, but it was for the safety of the launch, you know, like so for it to go well. I mean, if you guys made a mistake, then imagine it would have just damaged the whole ecosystem, everything.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, I was talking for like an hour and then nobody heard me. But yeah, that was, if you could only imagine how much stress we were going through. I remember Max and I, it was like probably 2:30, 2:45 in the morning. There was already 2,000 people still hanging out in the VC. And we were under the impression that everything was going to be kosher. And we launched the contract as a test contract, and it literally doesn't work. We're like, what the fuck? And you should have seen Leo. I kid you not. This guy had red eyes, like completely bloodshot. This guy was ready to kill someone. He was like, you're a fucking, what the fuck? Oh my God, dude. I kid you not. This guy literally walked 30,000 steps. Okay, just literally walking back and forth, in and out of the house, in, out of the house, in, out of the house. It was crazy. What a shit show. But this was a lot more fluid, baby. This was a lot more fluid. Thank God.
Yeah. I was trying to learn to code on the fly, guys.
Bro, you should have seen this guy. He literally pulled out the development environment for smart contracts, and he started to develop himself. It was so crazy. Oh my God, dude.
Oh my God. So yeah, I created TrueBurn, guys.
you accidentally created TrueBurn. You were literally like, what happens if I just delete this? Oh wow, damn.
Oh man. Poor guy though, bro. Like our developer. Now that I look back at it, like looking at me and looking at him, like he must have been shitting bricks, bro. Like I was like kind of pretty pissed, man.
Oh, you had literally 2,000 people behind you pissed. Like it wasn't even just one person; it was everyone. Oh man. I remember when Max and I just dropped the facts that like, hey guys, just check in tomorrow, just come in, and it sucked because we had like at that point in time, I think it was literally like 1,500 or something like that, maybe 1,400 people that were literally live on VC, which is unheard of.
No, we had about 3,000, man, and then it was, by the day 3, it went half. It was 1,500 something.
Imagine, like, that's unheard of. That's not even like, that's like theoretically improbable.
How do you do that again? You can't. I don't think you could do that again.
No, I think that was like some magic. And then finally, when it worked, finally, when we just launched it, we dropped the contract officially from us, not from that little sucker who decided to post the random contract address.
Dominion.
It was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that many like random notifications from a bot in my entire life. That was insane.
Yeah, and we kept getting our Telegram attacked, and dude, I remember that shit was stressful, bro.
I'll tell you this though, it was like at that moment in time, the only thing that mattered was just that the contract worked. Like that was like all of us were sitting there, we were just like, did the contract work? Okay, we're good. Like it was the first time I took a breath in 3 days. It was insane. It was just madness.
Yeah. And then we launched, and like literally before I could blink an eye, it was already at 110, 101 million or something like that. I was like, wait.
Like 20 million fully diluted, like in the first like 10 minutes. It was crazy.
Yeah. Not even 10 minutes, bro. It was literally like before I could even share the first thing saying like, hey, like the first 2 minutes went smooth. It was already at like 20 million, bro.
Yeah. It's been fun. We've been through some shit, guys. Everyone here who's on this chat, we've been through some shit. All of us here. This is all stories. In 10 years from now, we're gonna look back and be like,
and we're just getting started. If you really think about it, dude. Like we're really just getting started.
Yeah, when you
cliche, but it's not with this.
Yeah, and then the excitement, man, after the launch, when it actually went right, all of you guys are screaming in the background, you know. Peter was so excited as well.
I went to sleep, bro. I was like, oh yeah, Peter was really excited, bro.
This guy
super excited.
Knocked out within like 30 minutes. He's like, all right, I'm done. I did my job. I'm out.
I've been awake for 5 days, bro. I was like, okay, I can finally like close my eyes for a few minutes.
So anyway, we try to go out. We're like, okay, you know what? Let's just have a nice dinner. Let's just go have a nice dinner. We get to the place. We have to wait. Obviously, they're setting up our table, whatever. This guy literally, the moment that the waitress comes, says, oh, the table is good to go. He literally goes, I'm going home. I'm like, what? He goes, I'm going home. I'm done.
Yeah, but why? Why were we going home? Because we left, and then I was reading the chat, and people were like, "Oh, you guys didn't lock the liquidity," and we're like, "Shit, we haven't locked the liquididity." So we went back home to lock.
Yeah, I remember going home with you. I'm like, holy shit, we gotta lock the liquidity. And then Leo's like, all right, I'm done. That's it. Like, leave me alone. I'm peaced out. I'm sleeping on the couch. Like he literally chose the most uncomfortable place. He had a total ass room with a king bed and decided to sleep on the couch. It was crazy. It was just a wild ride. A lot of good times. It was a good time. I will say that was definitely one of our more memorable launches.
Yeah, and that backyard had a mini golf thing, and I was getting my ass whooped by Peter. Peter is like a mini golf.
Peter took you to the cleaners. You lost like half your burn bag on that day.
Nah, I lost $500. We were betting $100 a game, and he beat me 5 times in a row.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah, we were keeping it responsible.
You ever pay him? Because I'll talk to him if you didn't.
No, I didn't. He ended up not accepting it, but. I think I paid him in other ways. Win.
Oh man, it was good times. I'm glad that it happened. I mean, look, it obviously wasn't the most ideal. Obviously, it could have been flawless. Everything could have worked out, but then it wouldn't be ShibaDoge. That's the way it goes, you know.
Roof, what's your most memorable time since the beginning? It could be from ShibaDoge too.
Roof has seen some shit. We just put that on.
I'm unmuted. Shit, guys. I was playing something for you guys. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
I feel like I know what he's about to play. Let's go.
Listen to this.
Got it. It's in my wallet. Let's go. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. Team in the house. Let's go. We're ready.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh my god. That was such a golden moment. Holy
Let's
shit.
go. Let's go. That was so smooth. Break a zero, baby. We're about to break a zero.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, man. Launch, successful launch. Congratulations to everyone. Congratulations,
Peter, from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart, Peter.
We're not going to release anything that's plain and simple.
Wow. You guys are all amazing. Get ready for the first buyback and burn. Yeah.
Max is like the
It's
first
about
guy.
time to wake the fuck up. Wake up! Wake up! Peter, let's go, baby! Let's go, let's go, let's go! We're not dropping anything until it's perfect.
I'm literally teary-eyed right now. Wow.
Peter,
Right?
you guys are fucking amazing, dude. We're putting a stamp on ShibaDoge labs right
We've
now.
been hearing these anti-snipers are going to snipe us. Nobody is sniping the community, plain and simple. We got your back. This is for the community. Remember that, always.
Birdman
That
just showed up, bro. Man just showed up.
That was a 2-minute clip that we got on our YouTube channel.
Bro, how'd you just find that?
I'm
video?
teary-eyed, bro. Wow. Unbelievable. What a moment.
My boy said the anti-snipers are trying to snipe us.
Yo, I'm dead. That is so good. That is so good.
Oh my god.
What a moment in time. That was so perfect. That was literally Web3 history right there. Holy shit. Oh man, I'm low key. I need a minute. That was crazy. That was crazy, man. Holy shit. What a launch.
That was a crazy time. That was 2,000 people live.
Yeah.
Yep. And Peter gave a long speech after that, and didn't.
We know, Roof. What do you think happens after 16 hours of just nonstop grinding, baby?
I know, man. I know. And Peter was like saying like nobody. Like I heard that's the most I've ever heard Peter speak. You know.
Yeah, same. I haven't heard him not speak that much since then either.
I swear, bro. Like, he's a man of few words, man. But that day, oh my God, I was like, just be silent and let's just listen to Peter, man. Because I don't think I'm gonna listen to him like this ever again. You know.
Yeah, exactly. A man of few words, but powerful words.
Powerful words, exactly, bro.
Those are
Yes.
the people you gotta respect, bro. The ones who keep their mouth shut until there's something to be said, you know?
And in the words of Peter, bots got wrecked, bro. Bots got wrecked.
Yeah. The anti-snipers were trying to snipe us, homie.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Nobody can snipe us. Nobody.
I'm dead, man. That was after like 6 test token contract launches. Can you believe we added? I don't even know how much we added. What was it, like 200?
We added 200,000, 250,000 in
Bro, like I don't know any developer that adds $250,000 into liquidity. That was nuts. Bonkers, bro. Bonkers.
But we didn't know better. Think about it. If we added like 25,000 instead of 250,000, I think it would have hit a bill. because of the liquidity to market cap ratio or something.
Oh, we thought we were just like it was the right thing to do, you know. We had
of course. We were like, oh, let's put our balls on the table, you know. Let's put.
Not only did we put our balls on the table, but every single test contract that we built, I think we like rolled that over into the liquidity pool. Which is wild. It was wild, bro. It was wild. It was a crazy move, and that was technically the first launch pad, but the market was so different back then. It was so different. Now it's like a whole different ball game. Now we're playing in a whole different sphere. I'm glad that we're playing it, Leo. I'm glad we're playing it because, you know, you gotta know what the meta is, right? You always say meta, so you gotta know what the meta is.
Yeah, of course, man. Well, the meta is that ETH is at 1,500 now, and ETH was at like 3,500 back then, so.
Vitalik do something? Can Vitalik do something?
Vitalik do something, bro. When marketing, Vitalik.
Yeah. Market. We need these guys to go to Vitalik and give him marketing proposals, man. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna DM him on Telegram.
DMing him marketing proposals.
Let me DM him. Hold on.
We need to DM the Bitcoin dev as well, man. What's going on with the Bitcoin dev? I mean, what is he doing, bro? He's not doing nothing, bro. He's just chilling, bro.
He's not here any longer, unfortunately.
Bro, what do you mean he's gone? He just left the project, bro.
No, he's not alive anymore.
What?
Yeah, you don't know who the Bitcoin
bro, you're gonna quit. Why you flooding Bitcoin, bro? How come you're flooding right now?
Bro, listen to his FUD, bro.
I know, bro.
Al Finney, bro. Al Finney's no longer here anymore, bro.
Alex, you're gonna take the whole crypto market down right now, bro. What are you doing, bro? Like,
Al
seriously?
Finney is no longer. Yo, look, he's never gonna be able to sell. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, that's a good point. So it's dead wallet, right?
I was talking to somebody, and this guy told me, he's all like, yo, all of the like these old like Bitcoin wallets that have been dormant or like not active for like 10, 15 years or whatever, and you randomly see them come back to life and they just like liquidate everything. He said 90% of those people are just like old school, like mobsters or gangsters or whatever that ended up getting locked up for something, and they were holding Bitcoin because of like, you know, whether they were using it for Silk Road or using it to kind of like launder money or whatever in the early days, and they went to jail and they had no choice but to hold. They had no choice but to hold their Bitcoin because they were locked up, and now they're getting released 10, 15 years later, and they're going back to being like, you know, multi-millionaires without even knowing what the hell was going on.
Leo, isn't that how you became a Dogecoin whale?
No, not really, but that's in a sense how I made my money on Bitcoin, which I didn't make that much money on Bitcoin. I had bought like Bitcoin when I was in high school, like a very little amount, like $300 or $400 worth.
Buying sneakers with Bitcoin, bro.
Yeah, so me and my friend, we found out about the dark web back in the day. We were like, all right, we could buy weed on here or whatever. So we were in high school. I remember this shit. So we ended up figuring out a way to buy it. We went and we bought a prepaid like debit card from 7-Eleven. Then we went and we found an exchange and used that debit card or whatever, and we bought the Bitcoin, and we had it, and we said, okay, cool. Now let's go to the Silk Road or let's go to the dark net and try to see what we want to buy. So we're looking through all this, and I'm all like looking at it, and I'm getting sketched out, completely sketched out. I'm like, bro, we order something from here, like the FBI is going to show up at my door. My dad's going to get mad at me. Like, let's just not do it. So we backed out, and we didn't realize like how to get the money back. So we're like, I'm pissed now because, you know, I only had probably $300 to my name back then, and we used it all to buy Bitcoin, and we wanted to buy like weed off of the internet with it. So anyway, I couldn't figure out how to get, you know, turn it back into cash. So it just stayed like that. It wasn't much. I think it was like 2 Bitcoin, 1.5 Bitcoin, something like that. And then one day I'm sitting at work and I get a notification on my phone that Bitcoin is now $10,000 or $15,000, something like that. And then I remembered all that whole scenario that happened back in the days. So I still had the same computer. I still had like everything, you know. So I dug through all of my files. I found the seed phrase. I did some research, figured out how to like recover it. And yeah, I ended up turning that $300 into like 20 something $1,000 without even knowing. Like I didn't even know, but I sold it, right? Because I didn't know. Like I was like, what the hell? Like I didn't know that that's gonna go up to 70 grand, right? If I knew at the time, like obviously I wouldn't have sold it. But that just goes to show you, like all these like Bitcoin whales, for example, right? What makes them want to hold until 100, 200, 300 million dollars? Your regular average person is not going to hold until that valuation. They're going to probably be like, whoa, my $1,000 turned into $10,000. Okay, let me sell. That's what the like average regular person without knowing anything does. But you look at these guys who are holding, and they spent like 10 grand and now it's worth 100, 200 million dollars. Like what made them hold? The only logical thing that I could think of is they either lost access to the wallet, or they went to jail, or they're already billionaires and it doesn't matter to them. So, I mean, realistically, it's like if you have $100 million, if I had $100 million in Bitcoin, I don't care what it's worth right now. Like I'm taking at least half of that in profit. Like no questions asked. Like 50 mil is 50 mil.
One hundo.
You want to bring people up, Leo?
Yeah, if people have questions, so feel free to raise your hand. We'll bring you up.
I love how Top Secret is literally like spamming the hundo. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking taking profit, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I love it, man.
For me, the highlight would be the space launch, man. Like sending Elon to space.
That was
like
cool.
I really enjoyed that, you know. That was great. Like we literally sent Elon to space. I mean, a lot of work went behind that, you know.
An insane amount. But it was so fun to just see people that were in our community in space. It was just like, it was straight vibes, man. It was all vibes.
Yeah, we was having fun. We enjoyed ourselves. We was also uniting at the time with another project. And we don't need, like, we're about unity, right? So we was actually practicing what we preach, right? We united.
So let me tell you a little bit about that weekend. That was just like, let me give you some background. So
okay,
we rented this amazing looking house. It was in the middle of the woods, and it was by a lake. Okay, and I've like been fishing maybe 3 times in my life. And Leo decides like, oh, let's go fishing. So anyway, we bring, you know, obviously beer, some snacks. We have a good time. Everyone's like cozy. Leo catches, I shit you not, like literally throws the what do you call it, Leo?
The rod.
The rod. You throw the rod in, and 15 seconds later, you catch a fish. My ass literally puts the rod in. I'm sitting there for like an hour. I like reel it in once every little bit. I throw it back out. I didn't catch a single fish for like 4 hours straight. We've been sitting out there. Leo catches, I think you caught like 12 fish.
Yeah, we brought them all back home and ate them.
I know. I don't even eat fish, but that was crazy. So long story short, so then Max like sets up the whole DJ. We're in the metaverse. We're watching the DJ event. We're listening to it. We got a loudspeaker. The whole house is bumping. Oh, what a good time. That was also a pretty good day.
What Leo didn't tell you is the bait he was using?
No, we were using the same bait.
Same bait.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. He was switching it, man. He was switching it.
I kid you not. There's this guy who was like right next to us. He might have been like 100 feet. Randomly, he comes up to us. He's stumbling. He is absolutely shitting. He is drunk out of his mind. He goes, "Hey, so you're using the green bait?" And we're like, "Yeah, the green bait." And then Leo goes, Yeah, I used the purple bait before, but I like the green bait. So anyway, like the last 15 minutes, we're there for like 4 or 5 hours. The last 15 minutes, I'm like, I'm so pissed off. So I grab one of Leo's. You have this one lure thing where it's like one rod. It's like the fishing line has like 16 different things on it. Okay, I don't know what you call that, Leo. What do you call it?
Yeah. I don't know what you call it, but there's like 16 different hooks on it. Yeah.
You're like, Alex, bro, this is for deep sea fishing. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm putting all the bait on there. I don't give a shit. So anyway, I put this deep sea fishing line into the lake, and the only thing that happened was that there was no bait left on the fishing line. all the bait, and I didn't catch a single fish. Crazy. What a good time. I love reminiscing. This is super cool.
What's up, Bahu? You had a question, brother? Nope, guess not.
Leo, if possible, there's something I'd like to discuss with you in a voice, like a private voice chat after this. It's just something important I need to talk to you about. I don't really want to discuss it in this open forum, though.
Sure. Just shoot me a DM. Are you on Telegram or?
I am, but I don't reckon you're going to see it on your DMs, eh? You get heaps.
Well, if you just message me right now, and I can message you back and confirm that's the real you.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
I have like 5 people messaging me saying it's the real me. But okay, I think I got you. I just responded saying, yo. That's you, right? All right, cool.
Yep, that's me.
All right, gotcha. All right, sounds good. Okay, cool. So after this, I'll talk with you. Everything all right though, or you just need to discuss some shit?
Oh, mate, it's a FUD issue, which is, I think, potentially causing us a bit of problem. So I don't want to discuss it here, but I won't take up too much of your time with it.
All right, no worries. I mean, even if you discuss it here, we could probably just squash it anyway. But
yeah, I think maybe the wallet thing that we had the other day, but that seems to be coming up a lot. Where you split the wallet.
It's not that at all. It's
okay.
It's something a little bit different to that. It's to do with my industry and what I work in. And anyway, I'll discuss it privately.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I mean, yep.
What's the issue that's been coming up, Roof?
The wallets, where you guys there's 10%, I think, in one of the wallets, and split up.
Yeah, but I addressed that yesterday, so.
Yeah. You already addressed that. That was something that
Well, if that's the only FUD we're getting, Roof, then we're off to a good start.
Yeah. There's nothing there, man. Like, there is nothing there to FUD about. That's all there was, the wallet, and Leo just addressed that, and that was quite simple to address. So like, obviously, you got to do marketing. There's got to be marketing, right? A project needs marketing, funds. Otherwise, how are you gonna market it? Like, yeah, man. I don't see what else there is to thought about. But I got no idea what my mate here wants to talk to you about, bro, because
it's cool. We'll figure it out. I'm sure it's just a question that he's got, but we'll see what it is.
yeah. It'd be nice if even if we just be transparent, you know, and straight up, man. The community's here, we're transparent, man. You got nothing to hide, so it'd be nice.
Yeah, for sure. But I need to direct your attention toward the FUD, and I don't want to direct everyone's attention toward that FUD.
Right, cool.
But it is already causing us a fair bit of grief, and I think I need to draw your attention to it.
Right. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, when you say us, I mean, I've not had any, apart from the wallet thing, I've not had anyone mention anything else.
No, it's very clever and it's very subtle, and most people wouldn't pick up on it. I'm a 1%er when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Okay, well, that's cool. Bro.
Thanks for being diligent. I mean, shit, we can't see all of it. We can't.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm a major bag holder. I want to protect this project.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, we appreciate anyone that comes and actually tries to help and, you know, help the devs, man, help us with any kind of FUD or potential FUD, you know, that can cause potential FUD. That's great.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. See what it is. I'm sure it's nothing too serious, because if it were, I'd probably know about it by now.
Yeah.
Just brought up 2 more speakers, so if you guys have questions, feel free, shoot away.
Little Ninja, go ahead, man. It's on mute.
Roof, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep, we hear you.
Hey, Roof, just look at your bottom of your,
my DM.
Yeah, your DM in Telegram.
Okay. Looking.
I noticed that the other day and I forgot to let you know. It's just, it kind of conflicts with, I don't know why that statement's there.
Okay, so just mention it here, man. It's all good. Just mention it. The team's here, like everyone's here. You can just mention it here. I mean, it's nothing that we need to. We're transparent, you know. Like we're here, right?
Leo, I just noticed that at the bottom of the hodl.gold webpage, there's a statement that said it lacks a structured team or roadmap, and
well, yeah, because it's a renounced contract. So, I mean, that's just like, you kind of have to put a disclaimer in there. If you go to like Pepe's website, it also says the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just
legal advice. Legal advice on that.
Okay, gotcha. All right, just curious.
Yeah, man. It's kind of like when you buy a can of Coke or something, and it says this product may cause cancer. Like, you know, it just.
Well, I've never seen that. What kind of Coke you drink, bro?
There are known carcinogens in this Diet Coke.
Yeah. No, man, it's all disclaimers, bro. You need to, we just have to make sure we do things correctly. So,
if you literally look one section above that, you'll see that it literally describes what the team is all about and how many people there are on the team. So it's kind of counterintuitive, I know, but
yeah, I know that's what kind of.
You're not the only person that brought that up, but it just unfortunately.
Okay. No. That's
the world
fine.
we live in, the world.
Yeah,
If
guys.
we wanted to hide that, we could have just like made it fully transparent, like so that the text isn't shown, and kind of like used like 0.5 font size, and nobody would have seen it. And we could have still been like, yeah, it's still there, guys.
Typed it in gold.
Put it in the same exact color as the background color. Leo, that was your recommendation, bro. Oh my god.
All right, guys. Any other questions, or anybody got anything else they want to throw out there?
Yeah, guys, and there's nothing to hide. Nothing to hide, man. Transparency is what we're about. Any questions, just say it here. We've got nothing to hide, man. So you don't have to privately DM and stuff like that. Just say it here, right here, and it'll be addressed. Lawrence speaking right now. Alright, guys, I'm just checking what's going on. Seems to be some kind of issue. Just trying to get the voice back. So I'm sure you can hear me right now. So I'm just addressing the people on YouTube. Just give me a second. Just trying to sort this out. Don't know why I've disconnected from there. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Try and resolve this. Okay. Should be sorted soon. Log back in.
We decided we're like, all right, cool. Like let's bring a safe haven to the space, in the sense where like people will be like, all right, cool. Like I could get in on any project that's coming off of this launchpad. And one thing that I for sure don't have to worry about is that this is going to be a rug, or that this is going to be done in unethical ways. So what we want to do is kind of like continuously keep bringing opportunities to our community, and not just our community, but the entire space of safe launches. And, you know, whether this is the launch that breaks the internet, or whether the launch after is the one that breaks the internet, who knows? But realistically, like what we're doing is we're bringing people that opportunity to kind of like, you know, be a part of a community and be a part of a project that is starting new, fresh, with a launch, and with a kind of like a fresh set of eyes in terms of like the people that don't know about us. Which kind of worked in the sense, because like you're up here asking us questions. That means you're new. You found out about us through however you did, whether it was through our marketing, whether through it was Dex tools or Twitter or whatever, us being able to build the space and kind of like give people those opportunities to get in on something very early, and it having the possibility of being something that catches fire and be that next token that everybody's talking about. That's what we're kind of like trying to aim for with the Launchpad, and also at the same time build the entire ecosystem that we've already got built here, right? So we want to add on to it. We want to create more of a community, and with that opens more doors, and you're able to kind of like venture to new places and do bigger things into the future. But realistically, like the main goal is to try to bring success to our community, man.
Definitely, and I appreciate that. I think it's important what you guys are doing. I mean, we've seen some nutty stuff pop up in the month of September, you know, and then there's so many community takeovers. There's rugs. I mean, I know one of the big ones was it's typically, you know, it's the Matt Fury era, and then you have a Beeple token here and there, but typically, right, there's a lot of tax farming. So I just want to come up here and say I appreciate what you guys are doing. As far as it's nice and it's refreshing to see a team consistently communicating, being transparent, hyping up the community, doing things of that nature. I think it's important. And in the end, I mean, I don't know how you can't, if you're a holder or if you're some, like I onboarded a damn normie 2 days ago, right? Yeah. 2 gold, just because. And the last time I did that, we made off well with the token. I was like, hey buddy, you need to get in on this. So yeah, I just think it's that type of token. I'm excited for the future. And like I said, I'm getting cozy. Any extra cash I get, I just throw out gold. I mean, I have my longs on certain tokens that have been around for a while, and then, you know, I'll dabble in the meme tokens and the shit coins and stuff like that here and there. Most recently, just amped it up in August, and, you know, I've been trading here and there. But yeah, I see that you guys are doing things. I can see you're getting stuff done. I can see the coin market cap listing and the Coin Gecko and just you guys knocking things off the roadmap, right? So I just wanted to come up here and say I appreciate it. Very bullish in these bearish times, and yeah, I'm just getting cozy and continuing to add. So I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, bro, we just want to prove to people that, you know, it doesn't matter whether it's a bull market or a bear market. Like, as long as there is, you know, a little bit of elbow grease put behind something, you know, there is opportunity for success, whether it's that massive success that you see with, you know, billion-dollar projects, or whether it's just some success you see in the launch and, you know, you hit a $10 million, $5 million market cap. We just want to show people that you could still make moves in the space, and you could still, there are still good teams in the space that are doing things for their community. And I think that's the main point that we're trying to prove here.
Also pick me for the giveaway. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, bro.
You guys have a good one.
You too, brother. I mean, Leo and I have talked about this. The rest of the team and I have talked about this, but it's just like, it's so easy to launch a token, launch a contract, and then take from people. And the number one question that most people ask is like, okay, what's this token about, and who's behind it? And if we can bring things to the market that are backed by us, where people can say, oh, it's the ShibaDoge developers, and this is the meme that they're going after right now. We're tokenizing this meme, this trend, this idea. It's like, why if you had a choice between a random developer that is launching a token around one meme and then the ShibaDoge developers that are launching a token around a meme, I mean, which one would you want to choose, right? I think the one thing we care about the most is just the exact same principles that brought us into this space to begin with. And I'm really proud that we've been able to kind of keep that up and continue to do so with everything that we do past this point.
Definitely, man. I think we're doing a great job at it, bro. You know, whether some days it feels easier than others and some days feel harder than others, it doesn't matter because the end result is what matters. And, you know, I think we're doing a solid job.
We're doing the best we can, so I guess that's the best we can do.
That's it. That's all that matters is give it your all.
Insert some kind of Leo quote about something.
You miss ShibaDoge, you suck. You miss gold, you suck even more.
If you miss burn, then you are the worst.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, I am going to wrap this up. And the reason I am wrapping it up early is because I have to go meet up with someone, as you know, Alex. So I got to go take care of a couple of things, but I will be back probably within the next hour. So I'll talk to you guys in the Telegram chat. I'll be back there. And we'll probably, well, not probably, for sure, I'll host another Twitter space tomorrow. Hopefully I could get the Twitter spaces working for the gold, Twitter. Hopefully that works. And I still can't call Twitter X. I don't know how you guys do it.
I really can't, bro. I tried so hard.
I know.
Yeah. I tried so hard. I literally put the other day a link into one of our like press releases, and I put X, and then I was like, "What is X again? Remind me." Like,
yeah,
I just said Twitter. Nah, let's just be real. This is Twitter. It's always going to be Twitter. Elon can do whatever Elon is going to do. Not going to happen.
Man. Yeah, I think like the next generation after us will call it X, but I think anybody up to now is just going to call it Twitter. It'll forever be Twitter.
It should be. Why not?
Yeah.
But I like Twitter, man.
Guys, I'm gonna leave you guys at that. The one dude who wanted to talk to me, I will call you or message you probably within the hour or something like that. So I got you on my notes. I won't forget about you. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys back on here on the VC tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the chat later today. But thank you guys for giving us your time, and we'll have some more updates for you over the course of the next few hours. We're going to announce another exchange. I'm just waiting for them to give us the green light, but it is finalized. So there is another exchange that will be announced. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll keep it short and simple.
Let me tee you up.
Let's go.
If you miss Shiba,
that sucks.
If you miss Doge,
God damn, that sucks.
If you missed Burn, Doge Army, Shiba Army, and all the things in the ShibaDoge ecosystem,
yeah.
Leo, where'd you go? I teed you up, bro. You literally just dropped the ball so hard, bro.
You all suck. You all suck.
All right, long story short, everyone sucks. And if you missed gold, of all the things that you could possibly miss, well, then I have no words for you. You suck. You should get out of Web3. Call it a day. Inspired by Leo himself. We'll go from there.
Yeah, stick to your 9 to 5.
Stick to your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Get some more time. Call it a day. Leo,
don't give up your day job.
My audio is cut off, but he's laughing his ass off.
Guys, follow before you cut it off, Alex. Guys, follow Alex, follow Leo, follow people, everyone on the panel. Yep, and put the notifications on so that if they open a space, you'll know. Even I'm doing spaces as well. So if you want to follow and put your notifications on.
Do not follow me, please.
Follow Alex, guys. Alex, you need a banner, bro. Like, what the hell? You haven't even got a banner.
Do not follow me. I do not want to be followed. Just leave me alone. Call it a day.
No, follow Alex and DM him. Send him a load of messages, okay?
Oh, man. Proof, I'm passing them all to you. You're dealing with it.
Alex, you need a banner. You got it's blank.
Bro,
you're gonna get shot.
Vibes, bro. It's all mood, bro. What do you mean? No banner? No banner is moonshot, bro. Moonshot.
You're gonna get shadow banned. You know, Elon shadow bans you for that.
Bro, I'll call Elon and we'll have a conversation.
Oh dear, Alex. Man.
All right.
So is it me who's gonna be rugging it?
You guys hear me now?
Oh, bloody hell, man. After,
Oh my god.
what? After 10 hours, bro. What the hell happened to you, bro?
Bro, I got a phone call and it disconnected me and I lost my audio.
Oh, man. Alex went through all that, bro. He said everything and he's waiting for the punchline and you were missing, bro.
Oh, shit. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm ending this here. I love you guys. Peace.
Love, peace.
Oh, shit. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm ending this here. I love you guys. Peace.
Love, peace.